No.
Footsteps. It sounded like somebody had walked in. It actually sounded like somebody had just walked in, and I'm shaking.
Devices on the stairs that will activate. K2.
What was that bang?
You heard a bang?
Yeah, a bang. Yeah.
Hi guys, Simon from Ghost Raiders, out on another paranormal investigation, and tonight we are at a derelict farm. Little is known about this derelict farm. We found it this afternoon and made sure that we could obviously get in and do an investigation here tonight. I'm joined by Mini and Alick, who are there.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Mini from MAD Paranormal UK and Alick from MAD Urban Explorers. Now we've set up your usual bits and pieces. I'm just going to walk around with the camera and explain what we've set up and where we've set it up, and see what we can get. Now, like I say, I was here this afternoon, and me and my wife came here this afternoon, and I came into the property, I took some photos, and then we went to the barns, and while we were in the barns, we heard, and we both heard these, and we checked and there was nobody about. We heard footsteps. Now obviously that was in the barns. So what we're going to probably try and do tonight is we're going to try and see if we can figure out if those footsteps were anybody that lived here previously, and if they were, who are they? But we'll obviously walk around first and show you some of the equipment and obviously the building. The usual culprits, we've got the EDI, K2, the portal is here, and with the cell sensor there, which is obviously another EMF device. We have a grid sensor here that is obviously monitoring anything that walks past the doorway, and then on the stairs we have the REM pod, another K2 meter. We've got the motion sensors right at the top of the stairs, and I've placed a ball on the stairs there. That is actually my ball that I've placed there. So if obviously that gets moved, then we've got activity. I mean, this is how old this is. If you look at the phone number, 0904 for York, 0904 now is actually 01904, so that is how old that is. That's obviously predates when they changed the phone numbers. back to where we basically where we started, with all this equipment laid out. I actually thought I heard a noise from down here.
Right.
And I just double checked down here to make sure that we were on our own, there were nobody else trying to get in.
Okay.
And obviously there isn't anybody else. And all of a sudden the hairs on the back of my neck have sort of suddenly shot up.
Right, okay.
I mean, I don't feel anything, I don't sense anything. Do you? Minnie? Do you feel or sense anything?
Not right now. Do you know what? I'm going to try and walk down there and see if anything's...
Okay. So Minnie's just going to have a walk down and see if there's anything.
Okay, if there's anything here with us right now, you can make yourself known to me. This area feels a bit... Weren't earlier?
Yeah.
It's gone really cold.
It has gone really cold. If there are any spirits here, please make your presence known. There are 3 of us, but we come with the utmost peace, love and respect. I mean you no harm whatsoever.
I think we've got a lady here.
Got a lady?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
It'd be interesting to know if we get this equipment and communication to see if it is, but feels like an old lady.
Yeah.
Did you not hear that?
No.
What? Something happening. Hello? I heard footsteps. It sounded like somebody had walked in. It actually sounded like somebody had just walked in, and I'm shaking. It was clear as day, but I wasn't having my camera rolling.
No, neither did I. Well, this could be what we heard this afternoon, but we heard them outside.
That was really creepy.
You almost swore then.
Hey,
You almost
I did,
swore.
yeah. It sounded like squeaking boots, but none of us were moving. We were stood still, and it come from this direction.
Yeah. Can you make that noise again for us, please? Are you able to make that noise again? We would love to hear your footsteps. Maybe you can walk up and down these stairs. We've got devices on the stairs that will activate. K2, is that?
Yeah.
That's not your phone, is it, Alec?
No, because I was standing for a while and it hadn't been going up.
Oh, that's very true, yeah. Are you interacting with that device? If you are, thank you very much.
Did I? Thank you. Did I hear your footsteps? If I did, can you I did, thank you.
Are you a lady? Are you a man? Are you a child?
These buildings I've been in, I've never heard anything so clear like that before in my life.
Yeah.
And that just shocked me. And I thought at first that somebody had actually walked in the building. So I'm thinking, oh my goodness, where we are, we're going to get, collared out.
Yeah, I know, that's always a worry, isn't it? But
Well, I've just come out here and checked, and there is absolutely nobody here.
But this is what we were hearing this afternoon. We heard the footsteps as though it was an actual person, but there was nobody there. I mean, I know it wasn't in the house. It wasn't in the house. That was me.
Okay.
It was outside, and I mean, were they making their way back to the property from wherever they'd been? That were Alec.
What was that bang?
You heard a bang?
Yeah, a bang. Okay, if there is anybody in here that's human, can you come out? Because we are paranormal investigators here.
Tell you what, do you want to go that way with Alec and I'll go that way and we'll...
Are you going to be
Circle
alright?
Hmm?
Huh?
Circle round.
Oh, just in case there's anybody here. Are you going to be alright?
Yeah.
You.
You go with Alec that way then, and I'll go back this way. And we'll meet upstairs. Yeah.
There's nobody here.
No,
So what we've been hearing...
isn't.
It's definitely not human.
No. Well, not of this world.
No.
Circle.
Alright.
Oh, Christ.
Spiders.
Yes.
Another bang. Right, we'll make our way back to the room then. I think we'll hold off. I think we'll hold off on the spirit box for a minute
Yeah.
and just see if we can get. Yeah.
The funny thing is, when I was doing a walk around through there,
Yeah.
it felt like somebody was following me. When we, you know that room where that picture is on the wall,
Yeah.
I went through there and there's that corridor. It felt like somebody was following me down there.
Right.
So yeah, that did kind of get me a bit.
Okay. Well, looks like we've.
Woken something up.
Yeah. What? I don't know. You say that you felt that there was a lady or a presence of a lady, didn't you
Yeah.
earlier?
But now I'm starting to feel there's more.
More than what?
Yes.
One spirit.
I don't know how many spirits, but I'm starting to feel a male presence.
Right.
I felt like a male presence following me.
Okay. Okay, so we've just had a 5-minute break and we've just been discussing obviously what we've just witnessed, and we've decided to just hold off on the portal box for a moment, and we're going to do some EVPs, and we're going to do the EVPs out in the hallway where the stairs are. Good evening, spirits. Are there any intelligent spirits that can communicate with us here tonight? If so, are you able to give us a name? That was my stomach. Did you die in this property? Are they the footsteps that we are hearing yours?
That sounded like there was something trying to talk, but it wasn't. There is something there, but it's not clear.
Or do you want to ask some questions, Minnie, this time?
Okay.
Okay, right. It's going.
I'm here with utmost respect. Can you please communicate with me through this device on the stairs? Is there a lady here? Could you give me your name? Did you live here? Do you mean us any harm? There is a voice there. Yeah.
I'm behind you.
Oh my fucking God, excuse my language. Sorry,
Hang
I'm
on,
recording as well.
Let's just... Hang on, let's just play that back.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've had an uneasy feeling.
Yeah.
I am feeling quite... I don't know, I think I'm getting that feeling. But then again, it could be because I've just heard that I'm behind you.
Yeah.
But I am sensing something here.
Yeah. And that where it says I'm behind you was enough to sort of put the heebies up anybody,
Just
really.
it.
Yeah. Right. Do you still think that there's just the two, male and a female, or do you think there's more than just two?
I think there's just the two at the moment.
Right.
Yeah, that was a female voice as well.
What?
I'm not sure, I've just seen that it looked like a light that went down the side of your right down your side. Hold on, let me just turn the camera around. It sort of like went right down your side here.
Are you in here? Is that what you were trying to tell me? Have you wanting us to come in here? Did anything happen in this room?
Did you die in this room?
If you died in this room, are you able to make a noise for us? That was Alick, I think. That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Alick.
Right. If you can walk down here towards the sound of our voice, there is a laser grid that if you walk through it, you will break the pattern.
Can you see that laser grid still on your camera?
Yeah, just.
Right, I'll turn this down a bit more. How's that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Right.
As we've already said, and as we say on previous investigations, we always come with peace, love and respect, and we mean you no harm. We hope that you mean us no harm. But if you are able to walk towards the sound of our voice through that laser grid, I've gone prickly again.
Mhm.
Have you?
Mhm.
Are you there?
Real chilly around me.
Hmm. Are you actually in this room with us now?
Wow, it's got really cold.
It has. What's the EDI say? 58.8. It was 64 point something when we turned it on.
Yeah, it feels like it's just the whirlwind gone around me and you. Are you feeling it back there, Al? Alec?
Clear.
Are you feeling cold? Sorry, mate.
I think I've just heard a footstep somewhere. It was very, very faint.
Is that you? Have you just made that footstep?
If you're here, can you come and walk through that corridor? Can you set some of the devices off on the stairs for me, please, just to let me know you're here?
There is a ball towards the top of the stairs. If you kick that ball, it will obviously tumble down the stairs, but it will also light up. Are you able to do that for us?
I promise you, none of these devices will hurt you. What's that? Did you hear?
What?
That sounded like a grumbling, like a growl.
No.
Didn't you hear that?
No. Are you unhappy that we are here? Are you unhappy and are wanting us to leave? If you are wanting us to leave, walk towards the sound of our voice through that laser grid and interact with a piece of equipment.
We have a portal box where we can hear your voice. If you want to communicate with us through that, do you want to set one of the devices off on the stairs for us? I don't think they do mean us harm. We're in their place, and they're like, what are you doing here? So all these little noises and what have you, it's like they're checking us out. Okay?
Yeah.
So I've actually gone calm. I was feeling really tense earlier. Now I've just gone calm, and that's how I'm feeling, like they're checking us out.
Yeah.
So I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but this is what I'm feeling.
So we've just heard a noise that sounds like a boiler, but there's no energy. There's no electricity in this property. What it could be, I don't know. I mean, where would the boiler be in this property? Because to me, the house would be heated via that. But that is a log burner. But obviously, it's got to go to a water tank as such, hasn't it?
Yeah.
To obviously have hot water. So the hot water tank for me would be in the attic. Okay, so we've just had a 5-minute break, and we've decided that we're going to now obviously fire the portal up and see if we can get any intelligent responses to the questions that we're going to ask. Good evening, spirits. My name is Simon.
I'm Mini.
I'm Alick.
Do you want to come forward?
I do.
I do. You do?
Twice. I
Yes.
do.
So you don't mind communicating with us then? Hello? Sure. Can you tell me your name? Can you repeat that, please? feet in there.
Are you with us now? Are you in this room with us?
Can you tell me how many spirits are in here? Eight. Can you tell me how far back this house goes, when it's dated from? The Eden house was. There we are.
On the temperature.
Yeah. Are you affecting this device here? Can you see us?
The door to this room is open. Are you able to close it? Or move it at all?
Run.
Run?
Oh.
I've gone chilly now.
Yeah. Is there a man and a woman here? Yes.
Yes.
Is there a married couple? Is that living together? So was that you were married or not? Use my energy if you need to communicate with me through this box. Can you see me?
Do you know her name? I said it earlier. Are you able to tell us this lady's name? Or maybe can you tell us this man's name?
Are you not very strong to be able to speak to us properly or communicate? Stick something.
Stick or stay?
It said stick something. We mean you no harm or disrespect. We are just very... Mercy.
Was it you that was making the noises earlier? We heard footsteps.
Went up, I think that said.
I was here this afternoon and I heard footsteps outside and there was nobody there. Was that you? Okay, so we've got the flare. That's my finger. I'm going to move that out. And we're just going to have a quick walk around with the flare and see if there's anything that we can kill. If you're in any of these rooms, able to make your presence known. If you walk in front of this device, we should be able to pick you up.
you can walk towards us, interact with this device. Nothing's been picked up on here, but obviously if they don't want to show themselves then they won't. Okay, so far tonight we've had a few K2 hits, possibly intelligent spirit box responses. We've had multiple disembodied footsteps, a few bangs, and what we believe was an EVP when Mini asked a question and it said, I'm stood behind you, which I think freaked her out a little bit. Yeah, we've decided just to relocate in another room of the property that we hopefully could have some more paranormal activity tonight, and we're going to do another spirit box session in here. The portal is over there on the window, and in a moment we're going to turn it on and see if we can get any more answers. Are you one of the owners of this property? Maybe you died here, maybe through natural causes?
Tell him.
Tell them what? What do you have to tell us? I'm not getting a lot.
No.
To be quite honest with you, I'm not getting a great deal.
No.
Just hold on a second, minute. Just carry on with that. I'm just going to get something.
Are you a relative of Alex? No. That's okay, no.
Can you tell us who this man is in this photo? Is
Crazy.
that you?
Yes. That was a clear yes.
It was, wasn't it?
As a boy.
Yeah.
Is that you as a boy then?
And that looked like a boy in that photo. How old were you in that photo?
I think he said 9.
I think he's older than 9.
Yeah.
I'd say... I'll ask the question again.
Yeah.
How old were you in that photo? Was that photo taken outside of this property? I actually looked on the back of this. There's nothing written on the back of it.
What was the name of the horse?
Looks like a Shire horse.
Yeah.
Is that a Shire horse?
Yes.
Was it your horse? Yeah.
Yes. That was a beautiful horse, by the way.
So what did you call your horse?
I think that was a name then.
Yeah.
But
Bobby? I think I've heard it's not Bobby or something like that. I think I've heard it twice as well.
Yeah.
was it called Bobby? Bill? Do you know that? I said Bill and he went, what?
They're like two communicating to one another maybe.
Yeah.
It does sound like Bobby.
Yeah.
You just said the name Mini and Alick. It's gone what?
Did you use that horse to plough, to pull the plough to plough the fields? Rum? Is it rum?
I'm not sure. Can I ask that only one of you comes forward and talks to me, because we're getting too many voices coming through and we can't understand you all at the same time? Yeah, okay. Right, could the male that owned this horse come through and talk on his own? I'd love to hear more about the horse. That was Eve.
Are you still willing to communicate with us? Are you still willing to communicate with us, or do you want us to leave?
Leave.
Okay, well,
One said talk, one says leave.
you can't win, can you?
No.
Honestly, you cannot win. Well, thank you, spirits, for communicating with us, and thank you for the spirit that has communicated with us that could possibly be the person in that picture there. Maybe we have captured his name on the spirit box session. I don't know. It's always a listen back. It always is. But thank you again, spirits, so much, and we will now respect your wishes. Give us 10 minutes and we will be out. Okay?
Yes. Thank you very much. Molly?
What?
That was I'm sure that said Molly. It shouted Molly.
Molly.
Was that the horse's name? Okay.
I'm dead.
Okay, it's not making any sense. at the
Isn't, is
moment.
it? Well,
Right, well, thank you very much.
thank you, spirits.
Take care.
Yeah, of course it'd be mine, because that's a male horse.
Is it?
Yeah.
How can you
it's
tell?
got a
Oh,
little
you can see it's thin, can
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
I missed that because I'd cut the cord off.
Possibly we've got more on there than we've actually heard in real time. It is always hard to obviously sometimes understand those things in the moment, you know, because sometimes you ask a question and it might not give you the answer straight away,
Yeah,
and then sometimes it gives you the answer straight away.
yeah.
So yes, so we will have to obviously review the footage of that, but thank you, spirits, for communicating with us tonight. Okay guys, so we've come to the end of the investigation today. As I said earlier, we've had mixed results. We've had disembodied footsteps that Mini has heard that we haven't. I've heard bangs that they haven't, and Alick has heard things that both me and Mini haven't. Even though that sounds complicated, but we've all heard things that others haven't. We've had obviously the K2 hates portal. Always have to review the footage on that one. Mini and Alick from MAD Paranormal UK and MAD Urban Explorers. How do you think the night has gone?
It's been very interesting.
Yeah.
It's been very spooky. I must admit, it did put the wind up me a little at one point. I mean, that sound I heard when I thought somebody had actually walked in the building, I mean, that really got me. And then to figure out there's absolutely nobody here. I mean, we've done a walk around and absolutely nobody here. So yeah, that was pretty dicey. But I mean, the responses on the spirit box haven't been too bad, but like we said, go back on the footage and we'll see if there's anything we didn't hear. I've had no responses on any of the other devices, which isn't, but we have on the K2. We did have the K2 going off and responding to us. That's about the only thing on the other devices, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been interesting. It's not been a bad night. It was well worth coming.
Good. And obviously, if you want to like, share and subscribe, drop a comment, please do. And we will catch you on the next one.